from the various agencies involved in this exercise.
The 2007-2008 post-poll chaos that claimed 1,300 lives and displaced more than 600,000 people served as an eye-opener to law-enforcing agencies in the country. The agencies today came together to discuss the guidelines on how to work during the election period and the mandates put by each of these institutions to ensure that there is no repeat of the violence witnessed 5 years ago.
We've been working very closely with IEBC in the drafting of the assembled charges, which I shall be mentioning shortly. We've been working very closely with the Inspector General of Police and the National Police Service. We've been working very closely with the Judiciary Working Committee on Election Preparedness. And we've been working very closely with the NCIC in relation to incitement and hate speech.
In the event, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko, unveiled his special unit of trained prosecutors who have been tasked with the responsibility of acting on electoral crimes committed countrywide. Tobiko also expressed confidence that there will be no chaos during or after the elections.
And these officers have been trained. They are experienced prosecutors in their own right. They have been trained specially to guide investigators and prosecutors, police prosecutors, in prosecuting electoral offenses. This team is mandated to operate and has been operating on call 24 hours before, during, and shortly after the election. And their responsibility is to act as a rapid response team.
Chairman of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, Mzalendo Kibunja, also said his commission has trained more than 1,000 officers countrywide on how to collect hate speech evidence, among other things, to help curb violence. The Kenya Police Service and the Ethnic and Anti-Corruption Commission were also among those represented in the event.
But I want to assure every Kenyan that this time around, I can bet nobody will lose their life, nobody will lose their property because of elections. Because we, the agencies that are here, and everybody, we want to give ourselves a gift for the first time in 20 years by making sure the elections are free, fair, and peaceful.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and the Law Society of Kenya were among the institutions represented, and they both shared the measures they've put in place to ensure a smooth transition to the next government.
I say this, speaking on behalf of the ODPP, that brazen impunity that was characterized in 2007 cannot and will not be repeated, certainly in regard to police action and in regard to prosecutions. I am very confident myself that there cannot be a repeat of the sad and horrific episode that we witnessed in 2007-2008.
Well, now you've heard it from the horse's mouth. The agencies involved in the election process are more than ready to tackle the task ahead of them. One by one, they've promised a free, fair and peaceful elections. The ball is now on the citizens' court, where they're faced with the task of exercising patience and maintaining peace during this electioneering period to ensure there's a smooth transition to the next government. Annette Akisa, GBS News.